This is a doozy. I'm gonna need some coffee. All right, you ready to write a sales page? Let's do it. You're in need of a powerful sales page that's gonna convert more people to purchase your products and services? Well, my friend, you are in the right place. I happen to be a sales page copywriting expert, and I'm gonna show you today not just how to write your sales page, but how to get it designed as well if you wanna do all of that by yourself, save some money, make some sales, then you can, reinvest that into the whole process. So that brings me to tip number 1. Get as clear as possible about your offer. If you're not clear, the sales page is gonna be vague, nobody's going to buy. So you need to know exactly what's included. Walk me through each feature that's included in that offer. You should know every single thing and not have any questions because you wanna put all that information on the page. The flip side of that, step number 2, is to get really clear on your audience. Who is this thing for? Now, you should be clear about 2 things. Number 1, what is their pain point? What is the problem that this offer is solving? Every offer is solving a problem. And the other side of that is what is the solution or the result that people are gonna have at the end. So I often refer to this as the cloud and the gold in the rainbow of sales. So the cloud is where people are right now. It's the frustration that they have, the place where they're stuck, the thing that's not going perfectly for them. The flip side of that is where they want to be, their pot of gold. What is it that they want to be, do, or have as a result of using your product or service? And make sure you're really clear about the tangible outcome, the measurable, definable outcome that somebody's going to get from working with you. Step number 3 is to outline your sales page using my signature 14-step process. Once you have all this clarity, now it's time to outline your sales page using powerful, content-rich headlines. This is where I'm gonna amaze and blow your mind. Here it is. If I only read the headlines on your sales page, I should know exactly what's included in your offer, if it's for me and if I want it. That doesn't mean that the rest of the sales page doesn't matter, all the details and everything, because nobody's actually gonna just buy based on headlines. Well, they might, but it just means that I would be able to get that clarity and not be lost scrolling up and down on a super long sales page. Every single sales page for a digital product should have 14 sections. These include things like what's included in your offer, who it's for, your testimonials, your refund policy, your call to action. So I have a list of all 14 of these sections. Actually, I'm gonna do you one better. I've got a free masterclass where I walk you through all 14 of these sections and how to create headlines for some of them in a masterclass called Outline Your Sales Page, which you can join by clicking a link below this video. Having that outline done is going to give you some massive peace of mind because suddenly you'll have a framework for where to plug in the rest of the information. And that brings me to step number 4, which is to add the details. This includes all of the text, the bullet points, the subheadlines, anything else that isn't a headline that adds content to your sales page. Now, a little trick here is that you want to vary the type of text that you're using. I recommend never having paragraphs on a sales page or in any web copy for that matter that are more than 2 or 3 sentences. I know that's the opposite of what you might have learned in school, but the problem online is that people are scanning. They want to scroll and find the information fast, and if you put all this big block of text, I'm frankly just not going to read it. At this point, we'll assume that your sales page is done content-wise. Of course, you're probably going to want to finesse it, but we want to move into step number 5, which is where we decide how your sales page is going to look. Whenever I create a new sales page for a new product, I always create a brand for that sales page, and I do this starting with Pinterest. I go on Pinterest and I kind of figure out what is the vibe I want on this page. Now, if you already have branding for your product, just use the branding for your product. Decide on the 2, 3 max fonts that you're going to use on the sales page. Don't go too crazy and wild. And then kind of make a visual outline. I often get out a piece of paper and I kind of draw out the sales page of how I want it to look. Bonus tip here is that each of the 14 sections on your sales page should vary in its design. So you don't just want one big white page that people have to scroll and it's endless text. You want to visually break that up by having each section have a change in, just subtle change in the way it looks so that it breaks things up for people and makes your page more scannable. The second part of this step is to gather any graphics or images that you need for your sales page design. So if you have mock-ups of your product, if you have photos of you or brand photos or any other stock photos or things that you want to put on the page, make sure to gather those elements in advance. It'll make the process a lot easier. Once you have the design mapped out, it's time time to build your sales page. Now, I don't want you to get overwhelmed by the tech here. Step number 6 is to use a simple landing page builder to put together your sales page to the best of your ability. Now, there's 2 pieces of software I recommend for most people, and honestly, I don't use any other software to build my sales pages, and I still do them all myself as of the recording of this video. The first one is Leadpages. Now, Leadpages started out as a very simple landing page builder for basic opt-in pages and things like that. And now it's much more customizable, and you can actually build entire full-length sales pages using that 14-part framework using Leadpages. And that's what I really recommend for most people who are starting out. You can also use OptimizePress and build your sales pages that way, which is the plugin we use to build all of our sales pages at the Rule Breakers Club. When it comes to the tech, know that the learning curve is often a bit steep. It'll take you a few days to get comfortable, but once you do, it's going to become a much quicker and more efficient process for you. You'll develop a system for developing new sales pages in the future. There you have it. Those are the 6 steps to writing and designing your own sales page. I realize there's a lot more baked into this process, and I want to make sure you grab a copy of my 14-part sales page framework. Thousands of entrepreneurs have used this sales page framework to build their sales pages, and you can grab a copy of that framework and get the free masterclass that goes with it at the link below in the description box here on YouTube. That said, I hope you loved this video. I would love to know what your favorite tip is in a comment below. Don't forget to hit the little bell and the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss a future video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.